So in this video I'm going to be talking about the sensitive subject, that is if you have a baby that is admitted to the neonatal intensive care unit, or this is sometimes referred to as a NICU unit or a SCUBU unit, a special care baby unit. So what it is that 1 in 10 babies actually are admitted to these units. Now this may come as a surprise to some parents. You may not know that your baby's actually poorly once they're born, and so they're admitted. There's many different reasons why this could be, or you may know that your baby is going to perhaps be born early or born poorly, so you are actually aware your baby will be going into one of these units. So a lot of people believe that, well, if my baby's going into this unit, then I won't be able to breastfeed. Well, that's actually not the case. There's lots of different things and help and support of how we can continue to actually give breast milk in those first few days and then continue the journey on to breastfeeding. Now, when you produce breast milk, you produce a hormone called oxytocin. If we are stressed, then we produce a hormone called cortisol. Now, obviously, having a baby admitted to the neonatal unit is an extremely stressful experience. So this can sometimes, not all the time, this can sometimes affect the amount of milk that a woman can produce when in an extremely stressful situation. So I want all mums to know, hang in there, keep on going, because just because you may not be seeing a lot of milk now does not mean that it's not going to happen at all. And so I want this video to try and help relieve some of that stress as well. So if you do know your baby's going in, you can be a little bit prepared as to what you need to do to ensure we can continue breastfeeding. Now, what we would suggest, within 2 hours after the birth of your baby, if you are able to actually start hand expressing your milk, what this tells your body is that, come on, we need to start producing milk. So by the hand expressing, so please look at my other video on how to hand express. Now if you are in, well, obviously you'll be in hospital, and so you will be given one of these syringes. This is a 1 ml syringe. Now, with me saying you may not be producing a lot in the stressful situation, I do want to stress as well that if you express 0.1, 0.2 ml, this is totally normal, whether your baby has been admitted to a NICU unit or we have a full-term healthy baby as well. So we don't produce a lot of milk in the first 2 or 3 days. Please do refer to my other video, which is exclusive expressing. Now what this actually does is explain why we need to be expressing the way we are. The first 2 or 3 days of your baby's life in regards to feeding is about that long-term supply. It's about bringing your milk in. So we need to be expressing a minimum of 8 times in 24 hours, stimulating what baby would have been doing on the breast. So it's really important that we do that, but please do watch that video. Now, when your baby is admitted to the NICU, what might happen, so you're getting 0.1, 0.2 ml off, but then your baby might need to be fed more than that. And this is where a lot of mums' confidence can get knocked, because they're saying that your baby needs 7 or 8 ml every hour. And someone thinks, well, I'm not doing any good, I'm not producing enough milk. But please don't think that. Sometimes the amounts that your baby needs does not correlate with how much we are producing. So what's really important is that we maintain, we protect that supply and continue to stimulate our breast. Please don't try and get overworked with the amount of milk that you're actually producing. And when your milk then comes in on that day 3 or 4, then I'm really hoping the hospital that you're at will put you on a pump, and we should be double pumping as well. So once once your baby is starting to get better, then we recommend lots and lots of skin to skin, keeping baby familiar with the breast. Breastfeeding can take that little bit longer. It can be that little bit harder when a baby has been admitted to that neonatal unit. Again, we can cup feed a baby. We don't necessarily have to introduce a bottle, and your baby will most likely in the first off be tube fed as well. So it can take time, a lot of faith, a lot of patience, and an awful lot of love, obviously, between you and your little one, is how we can continue and enable you to be able to have a beautiful breastfeeding relationship in the long run. But remember, if that doesn't happen, then continuing to give your breast milk, and we celebrate any amount of breast milk that you can give to your baby. Be proud of every single 0.1 drop that you get off, because it will be making a massive difference to your baby's getting better. So all the love in the world. Remember, you are amazing. Your baby is amazing. Good luck with everything. Bye.